know, man, just don't tell me I can find work. They say my driving not good. I'm on a very long trip, all the way from Diamond Station, Butterdo, down to Diamond State, Gondo. Wow, what a coincidence.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, all the wonderful drivers out there, the fantastic riders? You guys are welcome to the Driverpreneur channel. It was a very challenging week for me. Today is Sunday, and I decided to share these happenings that happened during the week as regards some of my challenges and where I am as at now. As regard my car, as you all know, I tried to sell my car like was it 2 weeks ago, and from the inspection I discovered that of course there are some problems I need to address in my car. Like I mentioned, the lower arms have been giving me a hell of a problem, and what else, the body work, I need to do some body work. However, over the course of the week I got to discover some few things, some few maintenance tips that could help your car feel like like the way you bought it, especially when it comes to the steering handling, the legs. And also I discovered something very important when it comes to your cooling system, that's your radiator, when you have leaks in your radiator. So in today's video I'll be discussing all that, and I want you guys to stay tuned and enjoy the video.
You know, man, just don't tell me I can go find work. They say by driving not go pay. I'm on a very long trip, all the way from Diamond Station, Butterdo, down to Diamond State, Gondo. Wow, what a coincidence.
I can't exactly remember the day, but I noticed on this day that the legs of my car was bent. It was bending towards the right side. The right side of my front wheel was bending to the right. Like it was looking very awkward, like something that I was going to pull off. I was very scared because the previous day I noticed while I was driving, the steering wheel was almost going off my hand. Like when I'm driving, it would be like the steering is trying to force itself to turn towards a particular direction. So I was like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Why is it like this? This has never happened to me before. So I just managed it that night, and the next morning I did some couple of trips, and I was lucky to get a request that took me direct to Ladipo Market, the center of Ladipo Market at Fata Atere. If you know Lagos very well, you should know Fata Atere. So when I got there, I parked the car. I made a video to upload on that particular day, but I don't know, I was just discouraged to upload that particular video. This is the video. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Yes, so this morning I realized that, I don't know, my legs, one of the legs on this side is, I don't know, it's not looking straight. So luckily for me, I got a request that brought me to Ladipo Market. So this ball joint issue, lower arm, I think this is the best time I have an opportunity to go and confirm the price for myself. I'm at the heart of the spare parts market, Ladipo. So let me go check the amount and see if it's something I can quickly raise money and buy. Right now I'm scared. If this was to be an under Accord, the leg would have pulled on the way, the ball joint would have pulled, because the noise it's making right now is so hectic. But I just keep driving it little by little and just make sure I maintain the service lane in case. So let me go into the market and confirm that price. So guys, stay tuned. Yeah, I did that place now. They wait for you. This sound is dedicated towards driving the work 12 hours. 7 days. Oba, I see you. Lucky Admiralty, running all 9 shifts. Sleeping on the traffic light. Nobody really see your pain. Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is so dope. Yeah, so I'm back from Ladipo Market, And I eventually confirmed the price from the very first shop. I don't want to walk around because I noticed something about these spare parts dealers. Like, they always have a common agreement. I don't know how they usually do their meetings. So the best deal the guy was offering me is $55,000. And the way I'm driving this car right now, my mind is right in my my heart is in my mouth. Like, I'm so scared. So the leg don't pull off like under, but I don't know if this car can raise that money to get that lower arm. I'll just try and see what I can do. Yeah, so I went to the market. I eventually went to the market and I eventually saw the lower arm that I've been wanting to buy, which people have told me 70,000. Yeah, 70,000 was the best deal somebody told me. So I mentioned it earlier that I was going to go find out that price myself. So since I found myself around Ladipo, I decided to enter the market to go confirm the price for myself. So the best deal I got was $55,000 for the pair, 55K for pair. So probably if I want to buy one, if I have like 25 or 30K, maybe I'll get one. But I would like to change it too. However, this is Ladipo Market. I am planning on going to Trinity Market. Trinity Market is the biggest Mercedes-Benz spare part market in Lagos. So I'll go there when I have the chance and see if I can even get a much better deal. However, just these two things I did, made all my trouble go away. Like, most of my trouble, vanished in terms of my car maintenance. One is I did an alignment. Yeah, so when I took the car to Apapa Road, I have a very good mechanic there. I showed him that, see, my legs are bending towards the right. And he told me that this could just be alignment. Like, I should just take it for an alignment. An alignment is not an expensive maintenance. Just $1,000. They straighten your wheels and make drive feels different. So I did the alignment, and to my greatest surprise, all my fears as regard my legs pulling off and all was gone. Like, the car drive felt very smooth and pleasant compared to before. So like, I was feeling like, okay, since I've done this alignment and the car feels this way, if I take this car for an inspection, I believe I'll go a bit higher in terms of the pricing. However, some things that are still remaining is major thing that's still remaining is changing the oil. And man, like, right now everything in the market has just gone up. The prices of the petrol has gone up. This is the third time they're increasing petrol prices in the year 2020, in this year. Like, within less than 6 months, let me say less than 6 months, the prices of petrol have gone up 3 times. Currently about 168 or thereabouts. That's what we currently buy. Or if you buy an NMPC, you get it at 162 naira per liter. Even the oil that I use in servicing my car has gone up. Every single thing has gone up, and the only thing that has not gone up are the fare of the ride share. Like, the fare for transportation, it still remains the same. So I don't know if the ride share company can understand that these are trying times for real drivers. A lot of materials has gone up. Many things in the market are more expensive, food items and all. We also need an increment in the service we render, so we can be able to balance and then still keep our vehicle in motorable, as in drivable state. So the second challenge I encountered during the week was my radiator was leaking. It was leaking droplet of water. Like, after driving maybe 5, 6, 7 kilometers, it started telling me to top up my coolant. That my coolant is down. I should top up the coolant in the radiator. I was like, what's going on? So when I came down, I noticed it was drain. It was leaking out water. You saw from that video I was making the security guard for the place where I parked handed me a bottle of water. This was what I used in filling the water that I used to manage to get to Costain. So when I got to Costain, I showed my mechanic. However, during my course of passing through Ladipo, I saw where they're repairing radiator. So I asked them, my radiator is leaking, how much is it going to cost me to fix it? They said I should bring like $6,000. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. Let me quickly fulfill this trip and see how to come back. But fortunately for me, when I got to Costain, where my mechanic is, I showed him the problem, like where the water was dropping from, and he said it's a small thing. So he asked me to buy this very small item. I videoed it, as you can see from this video. This very small item, we opened it. It's like sawdust. We poured it into it's called stop leak. We poured it into the radiator, and I left the car running. So I guess what this does is it takes those particles and block those small holes, the small holes where leakage is coming from. It doesn't affect your engine in any way. It's just to find leakage and block it. So I actually added 2 of it, and then the leakage stopped. Till now, right now I'm talking to you, there's no more leakage in my radiator. The cooling system is working perfectly okay. Yeah, so that is it for the video, and I hope you guys learned 1 or 2 things in terms of when your vehicle feels very horrible to drive, your wheels are not very okay. You should get your alignment checked. And 2 is when you have small leaks in your radiator, which is the major cooling components in your car. You can stop that with stop leak. It's not expensive. I bought 1 for $500, so I bought 2 for 1,000 naira. So these are just very basic and cheap things you could use to solve your problems. So I hope you guys got value from this video. Please kindly give this video a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already to the Driverpreneur channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.